Hello out there, YouTube. My name is Mathura101. I'm an up-and-coming new video maker, so this will be one of my first videos that I'm actually really talking a lot. I made two other videos before this, feel free to check those out, but they didn't go too well. I haven't gotten so many views. It's been almost a year so far. One of them has like 60 views after 1 year. Ooh. Well, I got 2 subscribers, so that's something at least. But anyway, as for me, I'm 15 years old, I live in the Bronx, and right now, as I'm making this video, it is February 11th, and oh my gosh, it's freezing up in here. Yesterday we just got off from school, lucky us, because of a massive snowstorm that hit, although I had to end up shoveling snow with my parents, so, like 3 hours, so that wasn't very lucky for me. But anyway, I'm your normal person, 15 years old, I go to a normal high school. I have friends like everybody else, and on occasion, me and my friends will all just sit down together and we'll just start talking about stuff that interests us. And one common interest that binds us all together, since I'm a sophomore in high school as I'm making this video, soon to be a junior, but that'll come in due time. The thing that binded us all together was anime. We all met because we all had that common interest of anime, and we're all fond of each other's company. So the other day, we were all talking about animes, as usual, and then one of my friends brought up this impressive anime called Rosario Vampire. I never actually knew about this anime, so I just forgot about the anime completely when he told me about it. So one day I was looking through one of the wikis, as I usually do, to find out if anything new happened, and then something caught my eye at the side. There was a little tab that showed what's new on the wikis. So then I just saw some girl riding a random guy's neck. I'm like, this looks cool. I'm not a vampire, so don't go there, please. I said this looks cool, so I clicked it, and then it showed me Rosario Vampire. I'm like, wow, this is interesting. So I pretty much read all the manga so far, and I've watched all the episodes, but one question keeps coming back over and over and over. When will Season 3 of Rosario Vampire be out? If somebody could please tell me or make a video response to this, I would be very happy. Because at the time of me making this video, a lot of people are crushing my hopes and saying, oh, there's not going to be a Season 3 because the company's in financial problems, so it's going to be kind of hard for them to make anime like this again. Because the rumors originally started sometime around last year, because after the first season of the anime, it was about 5 or 6 months, then 5 or 6 months later, the second season came out. Everybody said, oh, so this time around it should be somewhere out October. October came by. I wasn't a fan of the anime at this time. I've been a fan of this anime for roughly about a month so far, so I don't really know what it's like to wait that long for this anime so far. But from what I've read, a lot of people said it was supposed to be out due in October, but then eventually the date moved to November. So supposedly now the date's moved to February, and it's February 11th. And I haven't seen anything like this so far, because it's a really good anime. If you guys are interested, it's actually a pretty good anime. It has fighting, romance, action. It has a lot of comedy. Well, let me give you a little background of the story. The story begins with a young student, Sukune Ano, about 15, my age, and then he gets transferred to a high school due to his grades, because his grades weren't that good. Unlike mine, my grades are pretty much okay, except for one class, geometry, but that's another story. I'll go to that some other day. His grades aren't pretty good, so his father transferred him to another school when he finds a mysterious flyer from someone, from the principal of the school. So when he goes to that school, he doesn't know what that school is really for. That school is really a school for yokai, or demons. So he doesn't know this at first. He wants to go back, but when he finds out the bus only runs once a month, he gets freaked out. So anyway, continue on. He meets a young girl, Moka Akashi. If you look on the right, you'll see her right there. If you could see this, because I know YouTube videos always come with low resolution when you upload them. She befriends him, and he's the main reason why he stays at the school for so long, despite all the torment he goes through. Because if he's found out that he's a human, the punishment will most likely be execution. He gets found out later on, but you'll watch that when the time comes, if you watch the anime. If you have other questions about the anime, just ask me, I'll try to help you. But don't ask me stuff like, what chapter does this happen in? Because I really don't like those kinds of questions. Because I have to scour through like a million pages of stuff just to find it. So please don't ask me about that stuff. Maybe about what episode this happens in, I might be able to help you with that. But what anime, I doubt I'll help you with that. I mean, what manga chapter, I doubt I'll help you with that. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. So then she sucks his blood, and then she reveals that she's a vampire. To which he's like, what? Like, he freaks out. Like, what would you do? You'd be like, oh, cool. Well, I know I would be, but... So then he befriends her, and then every time he's in danger at the school, seeing as he can't transform into a demon to protect himself or his friends, he has to rely on Mocha, the girl with the magenta-ish hair. If you look closely at her, she has a Rosario cross dangling from her neck. The cross, when pulled off by either herself, she could do it herself, but she faces life-threatening consequences later on, or Sukune himself, if they pull off the cross, she'll transform into her other personality, the one with the silverish hair. The silverish hair, they also refer to as Mocha, but the personalities are very different. Because the one with the silver hair, she's a good, really, really good fighter. She uses a lot of kicks, and believe me, it's just crazy what you could do with her power. But it's a pretty good anime if you guys want to watch it. Okay, you guys are probably getting sick of me hearing that, but if you're interested, just watch it and tell me what you think about it. Because I've scoured through page after page after page in Google and other sources trying to find out a release date for Rosario Vampire Season 3. I've just found rumors. I haven't found anything definitive yet. I'm hoping one of the two rumors I've heard so far is true. Well, three actually. One they said is February, which I doubt. The second one is supposedly early spring, so sometime before June. And the last one says June 31st. These are all coming from Yahoo Answers, because there's like a million pages on this on Yahoo Answers. So I'm hoping it'll come through one of those times. But if you have the exact date, please tell me, because I hate to have my hopes crushed, because I'm hoping that they're going to make a third season of the anime, but I just don't want to have my hopes crushed and hear the fact that they're not really going to do that anymore. Because the company's gone through some financial hard times, so it's hard for them to make animes now. They've cut down the anime input from 8 to about 3 to 4, supposedly from what I heard. So it's not really the company's fault so far, because they're doing a lot of anime, and they're helping us a lot by doing this. If they had sold it to another station, then a lot of the stuff that makes Rosario Vampire would probably just fade away. Because it has that unique charm about it. Something that I just love in anime. Well, I better wrap this up. I'm running out of time. So, if you have any questions concerning certain animes like Bleach, Naruto, One Piece, or mangas itself, feel free to ask me. Because I'm a bit of an obsessor when it comes to these things. Because I remember the first time when I started Bleach, it took me about 2 weeks to catch up to episode about 200 or something like that. It took me a long time to do, but eventually I caught up to all the episodes. I've watched all the episodes of the anime. I've read all the chapters of the manga, and it's pretty good. So, really, the point of this video was just to try to get people to listen to my voice, because I'm tired of just leaving comments that people just overshadow later on. Because I put one comment, then 5 minutes later I come back and there's 1,000 comments covering my comment. So I hope my voice will be heard live this time. So if you like this video, tell me what you like, what you don't like. But please don't be too rough, because this is my first video I'm really making. It's not my first. I made 2 other videos. You can check those out, but they didn't do very well. In 1 year, they only scored under 300 views. So, but I got 2 subscribers, so that's a good part. So that's pretty much about me. I won't show you my true face until my series gets popular. I'll think of a name later on, but if my series gets popular, I'll show you what I really look like. If it doesn't, I'll just forget the series and try something else. Because I was inspired by a couple people and my friends to start making a series about this kind of stuff, since I know a lot about it. So I'm going to upload this, so until then, stay safe, have fun, watch anime, and enjoy life. So catch you all later.